Welcome back to Fallout 4. My name is Ricky, and this is Corvo. This is a challenge run where we are not taking any perks. Last week, we met Dogmeat and a bunch of nice new settlers, and we saved him from some raiders. And this week, well, we're gonna meet the Brotherhood of Steel. So we're currently a bit low on fusion cores. Hopefully today we'll get, well, I know we'll get at least one. And at some point we got to go to Corvega to get the repair bobblehead. The problem with survival mode is walking everywhere. I mean, I'd have to walk today, period. But it's going to drain the fusion core a little bit more than I'd like. Which is why the Brotherhood of Steel need to get as quickly as possible, because fast travel, not really a thing. Bird-to-bird travel, a little bit more of a thing. I didn't use it at all in my last survival playthrough, but I am this time. I also did the Sanctuary quest, because why wouldn't you? And I leveled up with that. After almost leveling up with When Freedom Calls, and it was just that close. So Sanctuary put me over the top, and in doing that I took one more point in Charisma, but I also had another perk point from last week that I didn't spend, and I put that into Intelligence, which is kind of where we're going to be sitting from now on. Intelligence, Charisma, Intelligence. Last week I was a little disappointed in the ending when we didn't actually get to talk Wolfgang into walking away. I think I actually did that in my first survival playthrough, but I can't remember because that was a long time ago, and I do remember a lot about that run, but I can't remember everything. I don't know, let's just see. Let's just chunk. Look at that. I actually hit it. I don't have too many of these, and I don't want to go wasting them. Completely missed that one. Where are you going? I'm over here. Well, I got one dead and one mostly dead. Let's just keep pushing on. Hello. You are who I was looking for. Take your wild mongrel dog meat. You are the one who is basically dead. I mean, you're completely healthy, but you're also dead. That's what I meant. You're the one that was at mostly health. Was what I meant to say. A very awkward way to say that. I am about to run out of this fusion core. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of the power armor. I'm going to take this fusion core out with 3, and we're going to put the 50 in. And the reason I'm doing this is because fusion cores, no matter their charge, have the same value. Doesn't matter if it's 100 or 3. You sell it for the same amount, so I can then, in turn, sell that fusion core to a trader for money. Or, more likely, other fusion cores. And there's Cambridge, the city that is crawling with ghouls, along with Lexington. Like, Lexington is also crawling with ghouls. But, crucially, less ghouls than Cambridge. Cambridge is crawling with them. Lexington is slightly less crawling with them. Man, I would love to be able to, like, climb up onto the roof of one of these buildings to shoot down from above. That would be nice. Still, as I discovered another time, never mind, just, if I jump into here, they can't get to me. Shoot him with an energy gun. I might level up before we even get... No, I will. I'll level up before we get to... Hey! You're not allowed to get in here. Back up.
Target eliminated.
There we go. Okay. Dance! Okay, did I mention that I'm cutting out almost all of the story beats in the game because A, it's Fallout 4, it's been around for forever, and B, I can. Let's see. Yes! Okay, so I'm going to put another point into intelligence, so now we have 3 intelligence. Now look, I know what you're thinking. Ricky, that is a laser rifle. Didn't you say we were going to be using an institute rifle? We are. We're not going to be using this past the first bits in our ArcJet. There we go. I got 2 Molotovs now. Well, I just sort of... Really, Danse? Danse doesn't think we're alone. Danse, you were doing a terrible job at shooting the guy right in front of you. I'm just saying. Like, just the worst job. Danse, don't shoot the bloatflies. Don't see the bloatflies. Don't shoot the bloatflies. Just head straight on ahead. Okay, so I have another Molotov, so I'm going to use it on the doggies. And Danse, who just ran right at it. Also, my adrenaline is currently at 30%, just in case you were wondering. So we got 30% damage boost. Adrenaline is going to be the key thing in this game, which is not why I installed the save mods that I installed, but it will certainly be helpful. So I need to tell you a little bit about the power armor. We've talked about power armor and the rules behind it, but there is something else that I need to talk about. And I'm going to do it right as soon as I have a conversation with Danse. I'm not going to be able to put any mods, really, on the power armor, because most of them require perks, which is fine, but we're not taking perks. However, the mod that gives Crazy Myrna just a crap ton of stuff also occasionally gives her power armor mods. And sometimes Rowdy sells power armor mods as well, I think, if I remember correctly. I actually could be mistaken on that. Man. Is that it? Did we get everybody? No? Okay. That is how we do it in the Brotherhood, I guess. Right. Okay, so real quick. Insta pistol, 20 damage. Laser rifle, 35 damage. I know, but it's not really that big of a difference. I do not hear that. But look how much faster it fires. Look how many times I can not hit that synth. I don't actually think it is mission accomplished. I regret any suffering you may incur. Send them back to hell. You know, you keep saying that this synth right here always has this weapon on them. It is a focused Institute rifle. Also, I was smart. I'm over encumbered right now, but I brought enough stuff, proper stuff, to be able to put this up to the boosted capacitor from the standard capacitor. Now, as you can see, all the rest of this requires science, and a lot of the rest of this stuff also requires science, so I'm not overly concerned too much with the rest of it, just making it do as much damage as possible while we are here. Also, I really need to get back in my power armor as quickly as possible. Man, I hope I don't die, or the game doesn't crash. That's what happened last time. The game crashed in the middle of this. Hacking. See how many words I have to deal with? This is why you want a high intelligence in this game. For this and only this. There's a bug in VATS that has to deal with the way the timers in survival mode work compared to outside of VATS. So if your hunger and thirst timers tick down while you're in VATS, the game can lock up. And I have a mod, I didn't talk about this before, because it's actually just a script that's installed. It's always on, even over... this isn't where I wanted to go. Yes, it is. Never mind. even if I'm playing without mods, so it should stop that. That happened a bunch in my last survival playthrough, and then I found that mod and was like, oh, that's why it kept happening. It happened in the finale. All right. So I'm gonna close this door. And now we're just gonna kind of stand here and let Danse take care of all of these synths for a little while, and then we're going to press the button that ends this. Oh, these guys are just hanging around. Hey, did you know that when Danse goes down during this, they just sort of wander around for a little while because they don't know what to do? Alright, now it's time. I don't know how many we're going to get, but my hope is that I get a ton of fusion cells. I doubt that. You have infinity ammo. Also, don't open this door until it's done, because you can die from this. You know, one time Danse got caught in the door, so when the thing went, when the engine fired, the door's shut and he was on the other side of it. So he didn't even get hit by the fire, and he was like, I got cooked by the flames. No, you didn't. He glitched right in here because he backed up into it. Okay, let's go. But first, instead of let's go, we're going to wander around here, and I'm just going to pick up all of this stuff and get hundreds of fusion cells, literally hundreds of fusion cells. Shush. Man, scopes are so much better than no scopes. Okay, he says after. Oh, it's on the synth that was up here. Yeah, they were after the transmitter. I don't know why, but they were. 693. Well, I guess more than that. I have over 700 now, but 693 sounds better. Because it doesn't count the stuff I have currently loaded in my gun. Hello, Danse. Oh, hey, look, it's not a rad storm like it is every other time I leave this stupid place during survival mode. Okay, so let's join the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'd be honored to join. That's what I wanted to hear.
So, level up again. And so right now I have 6 charisma, which means I think I have 10 charisma with all of my charisma boosting stuff out of the power armor. I did just pass a medium speech check, so I think, yeah, intelligence. It's not so much the getting experience for me. It really is basically 100% about the novice terminals and being able to, you know, hack them easier because there's less words. It is a significant difference between 1 and 10. It's not a significant difference between 1 and 2, but so that took less time than I expected, as apparently that's going to be the theme of this particular Let's Play series. So we're going to head on over to Diamond City and wrap up in Diamond City. I mean, that's all we're going to do. I mean, it's not like we're going to, you know, go get Nick Valentine out of the vault or anything also in this episode. And that probably won't be next week. I'll tell you that much. Oh, hey, look, super mutants. Alright, well, we'll let them deal with those. Well, that was easy. That was really easy. That was like dumb easy. Well, please stop missing. Thank you. Okay, I will say this. This is much harder to see at night. Also, super mutant. You are at a bad angle for me to hit you. Could you please move to the other side of this wooden plank? Thank you. No, they're not. There's one left. They are not all over you.
You have the right idea.
I was about to ask when did I get more fusion cells, but Danse gave me a bunch. All right, here comes the Piper conversation.
That's right. What do you mean you can't open the gate?
You know, Piper manages to get in here just fine if you go get Nick out of the vault before you come here. I don't know why you have to be involved in this. Another great day in Diamond City. We'll go talk to Piper in between this week and next week, just in case you're wondering. So, this is Diamond City. I mean, obviously. Yeah, so all the guards are going to comment on my power armor constantly. Feral ghouls, yeah, we'll take that quest. Sure. For now. Alright, so I'm going to sell a bunch of crap to Percy. But let me show off a little bit of this stuff first. So this is what the Crazy Myrna Diamond City Surplus Now Has Everything mod does. It mostly gives her a ton of crap, a ton of junk. Also, Percy, I can buy 100 bone, for instance, instead of buying, you know, a bunch of Brahmin skulls or whatever. Tons of shipments of all this other stuff as well, in case you need just a crap ton of stuff. Like concrete. Concrete's actually going to be really important later. Also, it adds a ton of these mods. And occasionally, there are, well, yeah, as you can see. So there's T45 headlight bright, which I'm actually going to buy because I want a bright headlamp. Oh, hey, look. A jetpack torso. I'm going to try and avoid doing things like that, using that specific thing. But, like, I don't mind the headlamp bright thing because that's not a big deal. That actually shouldn't require any perks at all, in my opinion. Jetpacks should require 4 science and 4 armorer, which is what it does. I think that it should require that. We bet Paladin Danse. We got the gun that will be our primary weapon for the rest of the game. Unless I get frustrated and switch to something else, we'll have to see. Next week, I don't really know. This has been Fallout 4. Thank you for watching and come back soon for more Fallout 4.